I'll tell you what, these new not side quests, daily quests even, are going to be really either less time consuming or more complexity to understand. Right. So the way they're going to work in future, and by the way, spoiler alert, units found. I think what we'll do is we'll start the video here with a more spicier kind of like topic of finding the units. So one of the big things is on a daily basis, you're going to go into the daily quest and you're going to auto fight through to get some stuff, that helpful stuff. I still don't know if Kabama are saying that this is going to be additional to some of the daily quests, or effectively we're just looking at this right here and going, no, gone, it's all gone, bye. Which means that like the likes of the apothecary will go. And I'm kind of assuming that. It's always wrong to kind of assume stuff, but I'm just assuming that that's going to be the process and the what they're going to do. And then replace it with something a bit more, well, beneficial to you. There's going to be opportunity for those that spend and have the Summoner Sigil to get Sigil tokens in this. And depending on your progression, you obviously get something back. So based on the information, this is focused on Paragon and Valiant. Apologies to any other progression. On a weekly basis, you'll be able to pick up 175 units. And on a monthly basis, give or take, because I'm just doing this completely literally based on 4 weeks in a month. Spoiler alert, there's not 4 weeks in a month. So you could get in the region of 600 and something units to 700 and something units, give or take, of course, because as we know, not every month in a year has 31 days. Some have less than that. Oh, the more you know. But if you kind of add into all of this, your super daily, it's about 1,600 free units per month. You just got to do your super daily. And guess what? By the time you've auto-fighted through daily quest, well, this new thing is that's coming in, you've probably found that you've done the super daily. So it works hand in hand. Those amount of free units per month, that could be really good. Like, it could be incredibly good. So if we say on a baseline that it's 1,600 units per month times 12, means that Kabam are giving you an easier opportunity to get just under 20k units for doing next to nothing. That's good, but there's also the trap in that. What's the trap, Rich? Well, we all know if you want to get something good from some of these Cyber Weekend deals, banquet event, or whatever, Kabam are increasing the unit threshold to invest into it. So it's actually going to make a difference. Well, we'll see what happens next week when Kabam do the special sale, but also when they do Cyber Weekend and that extra milestone when it comes to, or the milestone spend when it comes to spending units, and it being that baseline for 36k plus that we're all fearful of and scareful of. I think actually it'll approach about 40k by the end of the year if Kabam have their way with it. But back to the coverage. Of course, different progressions are going to get different things, whether it's going to be volume of units, which of course, the lesser progression you are, the less units you're going to pick up. But something that's also beneficial is picking up relic shards. There's also the other event that goes hand in hand, which is the Catalyst Harvest, but also the Essential. I don't know what the Essential is. I don't know if it's a lower quest or something, because the Catalyst quests, yeah, that's maybe 3 quests that you've got to do. We'll find out next week when this all goes live. I'm excited for it because I think that it's more quality of life. But the thing that I want to see the most, or the thing that I'm kind of more interested in, is the amount of relic basic alloy and relic based items as well added into this, because it's going to be so essential for lower players. We're talking about a 30 champion or 30 relics prestige change. We need to get access to relic items, especially not from an alliance perspective, from a personal perspective, and trying to up the difficulty in what we do to what we take home rewards wise from this adaptive difficulty. So that's good about the Catalyst Harvest. I think from a weekly perspective, you will have to be engaged because you'll need the intel invest into going into the supplied strike thing, and you need 4. So it actually, do you need 4? Collect 4 to enter the supply strike. Now, let me get it straight here. Over a given week, and assuming that this runs in the way that it does, and again, putting this back into shot here, Monday is 1 day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Last time I checked, that's 6. So is there 6 intel on offer for an event that'll only take 4? No, it's not totally bizarre. I don't know if Kabam will have anything to kind of like, well, I don't know. I don't know. Because you look at this and go, well, you need 4 to enter, but also unused intel will be lost at the end of the week. So is it kind of like a 2 grace intel? So that if you miss 2 days for whatever reason, like, I don't know, your internet goes down or knocked over by a car and you're in a coma for 2 days, that you can at least for the 4 days kind of recover the intel, maybe. That again is something that needs a little more clarity and information. There's also some other stuff that I really like the health potions. For a Valiant and Paragon player, 2 level 5 health potions can be farmed per day. This is great. It's good because it ramps up that for acquisition. And why is it so good? Well, you're double stacking on farming your health potions. As you know, as part of the, what is it? Not the daily, by the way, but the more likely you're able to get from the free crystal. So the, like for me, it's the Valiant crystal. I'll give you a bit of a demonstration because I'm not explaining myself too well. So the Valiant crystal, free Valiant crystal there. If I pop this open, which should yield it, you most commonly pick up level 4 health potions. So it means that for one given time, you again can have an extra amount in your inventory. I would have loved Kabam to put into level 3 revives into this daily quest weekly, but it's not the case. Hopefully one day they do that, but they're not. So yes, if you are able to use the free Valiant crystals and as well the level 5 health potions you get from Daily Super and this one here, it means that it just is better opportunity to increase the health points of champions that have high hit pools. And let's face it, the way that the game's going at the moment, higher hit pools seem to be more of a thing with Kabam. On a weekly basis, you're able to pick up 1,000 7-star shards. Do your math. Over the course of 1 month, is that 5 on a Saturday? If there's 4 Saturdays, it's 4,000. If it's 5 Saturdays, then it's 5,000. But added into the ones that you get on a Sunday, that's still pretty good. There's also, again, some Celestial, Tier 1 Celestial, Tier 4 Alpha, no Tier 7 Basic. That's one thing that's not in here at the moment. Would it improve or would it increase? I don't think so anytime soon. I really don't. But the items that are available, I rate. At least there's something. Are you like bothered by the way this is structured with the reward side of things? Well, put it in the comments, right? But I think from what this offers for ease of access with energy consumption and usage, and the way that you can balance it in with the free crystals that you get from the Super Daily itself, which, let's face it, if you auto fight through with some 7 stars, chances are you're going to add to your points acquisition, and then you just need to do less with other bits of content. So yeah, let's face it, you would be doing the Apothecary on a daily basis in any case. The question will be, does this replace the Apothecary and many others? I think it does. I'm going to assume it does. So it's like doing the Apothecary, but you get more rewards for doing it. We'll have to see on energy consumption because I haven't seen the quest go live yet. It'll go live next week. We'll have a look then and then figure out if this is good for the community or not. Still not quite sure on what this, what is it called? Essentials is? But it's kind of like a top up of stuff. The embers are nice. The Catalyst Harvest is a thing. What interests me is this right here. I think this is tier 3. Tier 3 basic alloy. But what is this going to mean to your roster? Put it in the comments. And I'm out of it. I'll see you all soon. I'm glad we found those units though.